Hello, I'm Russ Faulk, Kalamazoo Outdoor Gourmet Grillmaster, and today we're here to talk about the sear and slide technique for cooking the perfect steak. I've got a couple of 2.5 inch thick bone-in cowboy cut ribeyes here, and the first thing I'm going to do is spray them down with a little bit of olive oil and then season them generously with some French gray sea salt. I like to do this well before grilling to season the meat. Rub it in a little bit, we're gonna get both sides. The setup for sear and slide requires a really hot fire in one zone of the grill, and for the rest of the grill to basically be turned off. I like using a charcoal fire when I grill steaks this way because of the intense dry heat and the additional flavor you get from the natural fuel. Now that the grill is hot, we're gonna clean the grill grates using this wooden scraper that I find works really well on these flat laser cut grates. And you can see we've got a really hot grill going. Once they're clean, we're actually going to turn off the burners that we use to preheat the grill, and we're getting set up for the slide portion. The searing portion is only going to take about a minute per side. In fact, you can see how quickly we pick up browning on these steaks over such a hot fire. So we're going to flip them once, and then we're going to rotate them 90 degrees for all over browning. And we're going to flip back over again. So these are nicely seared, and we're going to start building up that Maillard reaction. Now that they're seared, we're going to move them over to the indirect portion of the grill. So what we've got going on here is a blazing hot fire, and then we have this whole area of the grill turned off. And we're gonna close the lid and use the grill like an oven to let those steaks gently coast up to a temperature of medium rare on the inside. The slide portion of our sear and slide cook takes about 20 minutes. And we're gonna flip and move these steaks around every 5 minutes or so as we build up more browning and coast up to that internal temperature of 125 degrees. Our goal is a nicely browned exterior with as close to edge medium rare inside as we can, and that's the beauty of the sear and slide technique. The steaks have actually been coasting up to temperature for about 25 minutes. Again, we are looking for 125 degree internal temperature. We're right about there. I love these thermopens because they're really accurate and really fast, and I trust my steaks with them. So we're gonna pull these off, and they're gonna continue to climb in temperature to about 130 to 135 degrees inside for perfect medium rare. Our steaks have been resting for about 10 minutes to let some of that internal pressure relieve. We're gonna cut into these and see how we've done. I think they look beautiful. I'm gonna start by cutting off the bone here. And then we're gonna slice this beautiful steak for serving to a crowd. After we're done slicing it, we're gonna fan it out, season it with a little finishing salt. I like to use a flaky Malden sea salt. This would be great with a nice, fresh, herbaceous chimichurri, or even just a little squeeze of lemon juice. But today, we're just gonna enjoy the flavor of that charcoal fire and the perfect cook. Fan it out here. And a little flaky salt. We're good to go.